about the defense this year? Obviously, through the course of 2012, there were some issues. There were puzzles and things were being shifted around. Just talk about your personal comfort level with what you're working with in that year with the new cast of coaches, accepting yourself, sir.
Well, I think that, like you said, it was some growing pains and some growing issues, but that's how you get better. And really, when you really break it down, the last 4 or 5 games, 6 games of the year, we started to come together, started to realize what it was we were doing. We all started talking the same thing, and it's the first time I'd been a part of a new staff like that, and there's a lot of different things, the guys and everything. So we had some adversity, but we're a lot further along right now. I'm not saying we're great by any means yet. We'll be able to find those things out in the next few weeks, but the reality is we're a lot further along in the lingo that we talk, and everybody understand and being on the same page. So that's what's exciting.
We talk about the linebackers, and obviously depth is always a concern there, and who has experience and who doesn't, that sort of thing. How much can you quantify by percentage how much you think you'll be in the nickel a lot? I mean, is it almost like 40% or more with all the spread of teams in the Big Ten?
A lot. I mean, again, you're trying to figure out the way to get your best 11 on the field. So you call that nickel, you call that whatever you want to call it. But the reality is that will be determined by who our best 11 guys are, and then it's slightly determined by what the team is too. But the reality is we're going to find a way to get the best 11, and whether you call them nickel, you call them dime, you call them base, whatever it is, it'll be the best 11 guys.
Is there a different feel this year from a year ago where there was a lot of new faces on the team, a lot of new faces in the coaching staff, new regime, a lot of changes?
I don't know if it's a completely different feel. I mean, obviously everybody knows each other a little bit better. I think they understand what the expectations are, and I don't mean the expectations at the end of the year. I mean, we all know what that is, but the expectations on a daily basis for what Coach Meyer wants, and then as that comes down throughout the entire team. And I think when you understand that and you know that, you at least can prepare yourself better. And obviously just the way we talk and the way those guys communicate, I think getting to know different people, I think we're a lot further along.
And what about the defensive unit? I mean, you lost a lot of guys. Just an overview on the defense?
We're excited. I think, like I was just saying, we're a lot further along now than we were last year. And I mean that in a way that Coach will probably talk about. We're not game planning each other. We're not out there trying to stop the Ohio State Buckeyes. We're really saying, hey, we're trying to figure out who the best 11 guys are we've got and get ourselves ready for the first 2, 3, 4 weeks of the season.
Ryan Shazier is getting a lot of pub, deservedly so. Luke, you've had a lot of great linebackers here, obviously, through the years. Where is he in that kind of thing? Is he knocking on the door for that?
Well, the thing I like to try to tell these guys is everybody talks about goals and what do you compare this guy to and that to, and the reality is I said let's focus on objectives. An objective is something we do every single day. That way in the long run, we'll at the end of the year we'll evaluate the goals. So we're trying to keep him as well as the rest of us focused on not, hey, where do you see this guy and what can he do, but just objectively day in and day out. But for that, he's got an unbelievable talent. I mean, every guy that I've had the fortune to coach and the ones that have been really good have been different. And there's some guys that are, this guy's the best this guy's the best that, this guy's the best that. And the one thing I can say about Ryan is he has the ability to be one of those guys that can make more plays than anybody we've had.